Hello, beautiful tourism business leading brothers and sisters, and welcome to the Tourism Hub podcast. I'm your host, Despina Karatzias, and I'm thrilled to bring you something truly special today, the kickoff of a 7-part series, only here on the pod, the Tourism Hub pod, celebrating the launch of our brand new ebook. This series is all about helping you gear up for a new year with new vision, new goals, starting with the foundations you need to thrive in 2025. The ebook, Top 25 Marketing Mistakes Your Small Business Must Avoid to Thrive, is a free guide packed with practical tools, strategies, and resources to help you avoid common marketing pitfalls and achieve measurable success. Now, how do I know these mistakes so well? Over the past 10 years of running my own show and another 20 years managing businesses, I've made these mistakes firsthand, learned from them, and continue to navigate how to turn things around, making the most of the resources I have available without the big team or cash to splash. This isn't just a list of what not to do. No. It's a comprehensive roadmap filled with actionable insights and space to map out your ideas. Whether you're an experienced operator or just starting out on your journey, this guide will help you develop a clear plan to thrive in today's competitive market. You can download it right now if you want to. It's at instituteofexcellence.com. And I'll remind you again at the end of the episode because it's a resource I've really put in a lot of time and effort and sweat to help you that you'll really want to have in hand as we dive into this series. Now today, we're starting strong with part 1 of the 7-part series, building a strong marketing plan for 2025. A well-planned marketing strategy is one of the most powerful tools in your business arsenal. In fact, research shows that companies with a documented marketing plan are 313% more likely to report success. In this episode, I'll walk you through some essential steps of crafting a good, solid marketing plan that aligns with your business goals and sets you up for a successful year ahead. So let's dive in. Let's unpack firstly what a marketing plan is and why it's essential to be part of your business strategy. And of course, the difference between a marketing plan and a business plan. When we're looking at a business plan, this is your big picture roadmap, your big picture guide, outlining your vision, your mission, your operational strategies, and financial goals. It's what defines where you want to go and how you will get there sustainably for your business so you can continue your business effectively. A marketing plan, on the other hand, is your action plan for reaching, acquiring, and retaining your customers. It focuses on how you'll achieve the customer-driven goals outlined in your business plan. Together, they form a powerful combination to set your business up for the ultimate success. A marketing plan is more than just a collection of ideas. It's a strategic backbone of your customer acquisition, engagement, and retention efforts. It defines your goals, target audience, messaging, and the channels you'll use to connect with your audience. It must complement your business plan by focusing on how you'll grow your customer base and generate revenue to meet your ultimate business wins. Then there's your digital marketing activity within this. And here's why this matters. The global digital advertising and marketing market is projected to grow from $671.6 billion in 23 to $1.5 trillion by 2030. Now, that's nearly double less than a decade, highlighting the importance of having a well-thought-out digital strategy within all of this. Yet only 17% of businesses clearly define their digital marketing strategies. Without a plan, you risk wasting time, budget, and resources on tactics that just don't align with your audience or your business goals. A strong marketing plan ensures you're proactive rather than reactive. It gives you a clear roadmap for building a presence where your customers are already looking. Consider this. Over 99% of shoppers conduct online research before making a purchase, and 97% of consumers are reading online reviews before choosing their activity, their next purchase, their next needs. So how are you intentionally planning for this? Having a strong customer-centric marketing plan ensures your business shows up in those critical moments when potential customers and visitors are making those decisions. It also helps you navigate shifts in consumer expectations. Today, 70% of consumers expect personalized interactions from companies, and 76% become frustrated when their expectations aren't met. A marketing plan helps you design these personal customer journeys from the first touch point to post-purchase engagement, building long-term loyalty, and that's where the retention strategy comes into play. So finally, a marketing plan allows you to measure and refine your approach. For instance, while nearly 80% of marketing executives reported higher ROI, return on investment, after integrating AI tools into their workflows, businesses are held back by insufficient data management practices. So a well-crafted marketing plan not only sets clear goals and strategies, but also incorporates tracking and analytics to ensure you're making data-driven decisions. Take action now. Start small by identifying one clear goal for your marketing, like increasing web traffic by 20%, for instance, in the next 3 months. Write down your target audience and choose one key channel like Instagram or Google business profile to focus your efforts. Use simple tools like Google Analytics to track progress weekly and adjust your strategy based on what's working. Keep it focused, measurable, and aligned with your overall business goals. In summary, a marketing plan is your tactical guide to achieving the customer-driven goals in your business plan. Together, they help you build a sustainable and thriving business. By setting clear goals and objectives, understanding your audience, and crafting a customer-focused strategy, you're setting the stage for measurable, long-term, sustainable business success in your tourism operation. Now, there ain't no goals unless they're SMART goals. Whether it's my fitness journey or my business, I love keeping things simple and SMART. Using the SMART framework is the first step in creating a strong marketing plan by setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goal action. Think of SMART goals as the foundation that keeps your efforts focused and purposeful. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish in 2025? Getting clear on what you want, you can place your focus on what winning looks like and where your focus will go, which is where your focus will grow. Maybe your focus is on increasing revenue, expanding into new markets, or boosting customer engagement. Whatever the goal, defining it clearly helps transform your plan from a collection of ideas into a focused strategy with tactical actions and measurable outcomes. For example, if you're aiming to increase bookings, don't just set a vague goal like get more visitors or get more customers or get more bookings. Instead, make it specific. Increase bookings by 15% in the first quarter of 2025. This kind of clarity gives you direction to your marketing efforts and helps you measure success as you go. Now let's talk about defining your target audience, a crucial part of effective marketing. Knowing your audience means understanding not only who they are, but also what they value, how they make decisions, and where they spend their time. This information enables you to create campaigns that truly resonate. Take, for example, Australia's domestic tourism sector, which continues to exhibit strong growth, driven by a significant shift towards regional and local travel experiences. In 2023, domestic visitor expenditure was forecast to reach $141.7 billion, an increase of $11.4 billion from 2022, with regional areas contributing substantially to this growth by exceeding Thrive 2030 targets, achieving $79.9 billion in regional visitor expenditure by mid-2023. This surge reflects a growing visitor preference for exploring Australia's diverse regions and engaging with experiences rooted in local culture and sustainability, a key focus of Australia's tourism recovery and development strategies. For instance, operators that integrate First Nations cultural experiences or align with national sustainability framework have a unique opportunity to attract environmentally conscious visitors while supporting broader economic and social goals. These trends highlight the importance of creating accessible, meaningful, and sustainable offerings as domestic travel remains a significant driver of Australia's tourism economy. Businesses that are tailoring their experiences to meet this demand for local and responsible travel will be well positioned for growth. By taking on the role of a destination ambassador, emphasizing your region's distinctive characteristics and adopting practices that resonate with today's values-driven visitor, you can capture this growing market for regional tourism. Take action now. Start by setting one smart goal for 2025. For example, increase bookings by 15% in the first quarter. This gives you a clear, measurable target to focus on. Next, define your audience. Use tools like Google Analytics or social media insights to learn who they are, what they value, and how they interact with your content. If most of your audience is mobile-based, make sure your website is fast and is mobile-friendly. Finally, tailor your content to their preferences, whether that's highlighting sustainable practices or showing unique and accessible local experiences. Focus on reaching the right people, not just more people, to build lasting, loyal, and driven, meaningful results. Finally, remember that audience expectations around personalization are higher than ever. When you know your audience's preferences and behaviors, you're able to create more tailored experiences that feel relevant and build loyalty over time. Instead of simply reaching more people, you're reaching the right people, most likely to become those loyal customers and advocates of your brand. By setting clear, focused, and truly understanding your audience, you're laying the groundwork for a marketing plan that not only attracts the right visitor, but keeps them engaged and coming back. Now, moving on to another very important part of any business or marketing plan. When in doubt, SWOT it out, I say. A SWOT analysis, assessing your strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats is one of the most insightful strategies I've used across many business areas, especially for marketing. It provides a structured way to step back and evaluate where your business excels above the line and where improvements are needed below the line. When done thoughtfully, it doesn't just help you reflect, but it really does equip you with the clarity to take actionable steps. For example, When I recently revisited my marketing strategy, I recognized that one of our key strengths was to consistently deliver high quality content that resonates with our audience. This strength has allowed us to grow our engagement across platforms and attract loyal customers steadily. However, a weakness stood out. Our analytics tracking wasn't robust enough to measure performance accurately across all campaigns. Identifying this gap prompted me to prioritize implementing a stronger data tracking system, providing insights that directly inform how and where I allocate resources. As for threats, like many in the industry, I've felt the impact of cost of living pressures on discretionary spending, which Tourism Research Australia forecasts will moderately grow in domestic leisure travel over the next few years. This prompted me to recalibrate some of our offerings to emphasise affordability and value while maintaining high quality. Take action now. Pause, grab a pen and paper or the notes in your phone, create a simple SWOT or a grid for your marketing strategy. Divide it into 4 quadrants: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Write down one strength, example, strong customer reviews; one weakness, like inconsistent posting on social media; one opportunity, growing demand for ecotourism; and one threat, like rising competition. Now choose one actionable step for each of those strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. For example, double down on sharing customer testimonials for your strength. Schedule posts weekly for your weakness. Promote your eco-friendly initiatives for your opportunities, and monitor competitor trends for your threat. Review your SWOT regularly to stay on track and adjust your strategies as needed. Using a SWOT analysis regularly helps you stay proactive. It's a quick way to force you to think critically about whether you're leveraging your strengths and seizing opportunities while taking decisive action to mitigate weaknesses and address external risks. For your marketing plan, this approach can ensure that you're not only reaching and reacting to market conditions, but also setting a strategic course to outperform and thrive. Now, building a social media and content marketing strategy within your marketing plan. It goes without saying that social media and content marketing are key and critical components of any marketing plan as essential tools for small tourism businesses or any tourism business to connect with audiences, showcase unique offerings, and build lasting relationships with your communities. However, success in these areas doesn't come by posting sporadically or when inspiration strikes. It requires a clear strategy, a commitment to consistency, and a genuine focus on engaging your audience. Take my own experience with this podcast, for example. Last year, I made a deliberate decision to prioritize these episodes as a key part of my marketing plan. It wasn't about waiting for the right time or when I felt particularly creative. It was about creating a schedule, a plan, and sticking to it and consistently showing up for my audience no matter how busy and cray-cray the week gets. That consistency has built trust and helped grow a community over time. In fact, I've seen that our Swedish audience of the podcast has grown substantially. He or tack, my Swedish tourism friends, that's hello and thank you for joining me and everyone else who tunes in. I appreciate you deep. It's the principle I encourage for any business venturing into social media and content marketing. Look at your numbers. They always tell a story. For small tourism operators in particular, social media offers an incredible opportunity to engage audiences both locally and beyond. Platforms like Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and YouTube can really help you showcase your unique experiences and connect with your visitors in real time. But It's critical to tailor your approach to your specific audience. For example, 75% of Gen Z and over 60% of millennials use mobile search as their primary tool to find information. That's a signal to ensure that your content is optimized for mobile devices and visually engaging. When developing a content strategy, focus on creating a mix of formats to keep your audience engaged. Long-form content like blogs or detailed video guides is perfect for sharing in-depth stories about you, about your business, such as the history of your destination or sustainable practices. Or why not use a blog to then recreate as a script for a long-form video? Short-form content such as Instagram posts or Reels or TikToks offer quick visual impact and ways that can grab attention. Video content in particular, my beautiful friends, has become a powerful driver of engagement, with reports showing that videos generate 1,200% more shares than text and images combined. This trend is especially important for showcasing immersive experiences. Like any one of our experiences in this industry is immersive. Scenic tours, behind the scenes, the beautiful sunrises, sunsets, it's aspirational. So take action now. Pick one platform like Instagram and commit to posting consistently, even if it's just once a week. Start with a mix of content. One week, share a short video showing behind the scenes moments, a post of customer testimonials or a review, a visually engaging image of your destination or your unique offering, or a partner or someone else that's doing amazing things in your region. Make sure your content is mobile friendly and tells a story about your business. Over time, track which posts get the most engagement and focus on creating more of what resonates with your audience. Consistency is the key, my beautiful tourism brothers and sisters, to building trust and growing your reach. Remember, your social media and content marketing efforts don't ever have to be overwhelming. Start small, be consistent, and prioritize quality over quantity. For tourism businesses, it's about creating content that tells your story, resonates with your audience, and showcases the authentic experiences that only you can offer. With a thoughtful strategy and a commitment to showing up, you'll build trust and grow your business's presence and in turn customer base and business. Now let's talk conducting a little bit of competitive research. Conducting competitive research is essential in any effective marketing plan, especially for tourism businesses aiming to make their mark in a crowded marketplace and in a global crowded marketplace. This isn't about copying what others are doing. It's about understanding the landscape, identifying what's working, and finding ways to, at the end of the day, stand out. In the tourism industry, competitive research can reveal valuable insights into customer preferences, successful engagement tactics, and emerging trends. For example, if you see a competitor using virtual tours to draw in customers, consider how you could offer something unique, like a behind-the-scenes experience or interactive Q&A sessions during a live virtual event. With visitors increasingly interested in digital experiences, virtual and interactive content can engage and enhance and attract potential visitors who might otherwise overlook your experience offerings. One way to stay informed about competitor activity and industry trends is by setting up a tool like Google Alerts for terms relevant to your niche, such as ecotourism in Victoria or guided tours in Sydney or Sweden. This keeps you updated on trends in real time, allowing you to adapt your strategies based on market shifts. Take action now. Set up Google Alerts for keywords related to your specific niche and your experiences. Example, ecotourism in Victoria or guided tours in Sydney. This will keep you informed about what your competitors are doing. Set up a Google alert for your main competitor. See what is coming up on their search. Look at this to just keep on track with emerging trends in real time. Then, yes, pick one competitor and study their website, study their social media, study their customer reviews. Identify one thing they're doing really well. SWOT them out, like virtual tours or customer storytelling, and brainstorm how you can add your unique spin to improve your experience. This simple step will help you refine your approach and, of course, stand out. The key takeaway here is competitive research helps you understand what your customers are drawn to and how you can uniquely position your offerings. By focusing on the competition and strategically adapting successful elements, you can create a brand identity that resonates with today's value-driven customer. Remember, standing out in a highly competitive industry is our responsibility. Crafting your message and choosing the right channel. Your marketing message is the heart of your brand. It communicates why customers should choose you and most consistently reflect your values across all channels. For tourism, hospitality, event businesses, this is especially important in building trust and connection with your audience. Sustainability is a cornerstone of your business, for instance. That commitment should be evident in everything from your social media post to your website's About Us page. Highlight specific efforts such as eco-friendly practices or partnerships with local conservation or First Nations communities to make your values tangible. When it comes to choosing the right channels, strategy is key. Trying to be everywhere and be everything to everyone really can dilute your efforts, especially as smaller businesses with limited time and resources. Recently, I worked with a regional tourism operator who concentrated their efforts on Instagram and Facebook. They developed a content calendar featuring a mix of customer stories, behind the scene looks at their daily operations and local event highlights. By staying consistent and using storytelling to engage their audience, they achieved a 150% increase in engagement within just 3 months. For tourism businesses, video content is another highly effective medium. Now, you look at platforms like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, of course, allow you to showcase experience in a way that's immersive and shareable, which is ideal for promoting your destination and your activity. Take action now. Pick 2 platforms where your audience is most active, like Instagram and TikTok, and plan 1 post per week. Focus on content that reflects your brand values, such as a short video showcasing your eco-friendly practices or a behind-the-scenes look at your team preparing for a tour. Use your phone to record simple, authentic clips that highlight your unique story. Consistency and authenticity will build trust and connect you with your audience. Ultimately, crafting a compelling message and choosing the right channels isn't about doing more. It's about doing what resonates most with your audience. By aligning your messaging with your brand values and focusing on the platforms where your customers are most engaged, you'll create meaningful connections that drive awareness, bookings, and long-term loyalty. Now, let's move to budgeting and tracking your results. A successful marketing plan isn't complete without a realistic and intentional budget and target. While marketing doesn't have to break the bank, it does require thoughtful allocation of resources to ensure you're maximizing your impact. For tourism businesses, this means prioritizing the areas where your audience is most engaged and where you're likely to see the greatest return. For example, email marketing and social media are consistently ranked as the top channels for ROI, with email driving 2.8 conversion rate for business to consumer brands and social media delivering strong engagement across all key demographics. Consider options like targeted social media or email marketing campaigns, or collaborating with local influencers and other values-aligned businesses who align with your brand values when you're budgeting and planning your campaigns. For example, investing in a series of Instagram ads could help you reach local customers who are actively planning their next experiences or day out, particularly as mobile research accounts for over 70% of global retail website visits. Even a modest investment in these areas can yield significant results when paired with a strategic approach. Tracking your results is equally important. Without data, you're essentially operating in the dark. Tools like Google Analytics, Facebook Insights into how your audience is engaging with your content, which channels are driving traffic, and where you should focus your efforts. For example, one of my clients discovered through tracking that one of their blogs was generating the highest traffic of all of their digital channels. By repurposing blog content into bite-sized social media posts and newsletter features, they boosted engagement and attracted new followers to their community, and in turn, new visitors to their website, which is closer to where your guests and your visitors are going to book. Take action now. Start by identifying one or two key metrics that align with your goals, such as click-through rates, engagement rates, or website traffic. Monitor these metrics regularly to spot trends and adjust your strategy accordingly. This way, your marketing efforts become more targeted, efficient, and impactful. For small tourism businesses, budgeting and tracking aren't just about managing costs. They're about making intentional decisions that drive measurable outcomes. By allocating resources strategically and leveraging data to refine your approach, you'll ensure every dollar and every effort works toward achieving your business and your marketing goals. There you have it. The building blocks of a strong marketing plan for 2025. Part 1 done. With clear goals, a defined audience, a consistent content strategy, and data tracking, you'll be prepared to confidently take on the new year. And if you're ready to take the next step, I invite you to download our free ebook, 25 Marketing Mistakes to Avoid in 2025. This isn't just a list of don'ts. Remember, it's a roadmap filled with insights, resources, and room for you to brainstorm, write, develop your own ideas into strategic plans. I designed this ebook to be a comprehensive guide, with each chapter giving you the tools to make a real difference in your marketing and business approach. Visit instituteofexcellence.com to download your copy, and let this be the start of a strategic, purposeful journey towards your goals in 2025. Thank you so much for joining me on the Tourism Hub podcast, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode. We'll dive into the essential difference between branding and marketing, an often misunderstood but powerful distinction. Let's make 2025 your strongest year yet, my dear friends. Until next time, happy planning and happy living.